Today I'm visiting one of my hives and I'm going to show you how we set them up for extracting honey. We got to use the smoker to keep them calm, and so I'll be puffing a little bit of that into it, and then I'll have to take the hive apart basically to pull the filled honey supers for extracting, or at least set them up so I'll be able to pull them. So I have to take the Ross rounds off the top, and then I'll pull the two supers below that because they're pretty much full. And the purpose of this is to put an extractor or an excluder between the two full supers and the rest of the hive. And I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. But basically, the bees can go down back into the hive through the circle. They go through the opening this side, and then when they go out the other side, it's 3 exits. And as long as you don't leave it on the hive too long, they won't figure out how to get back in. Takes about 24 hours generally. So I came back the next day and pulled the 2 top supers and took them back to my house. And now I'm going to show you how we extract. So I pulled the supers. We had the excluder on there. The bees they all left. And so now I brought them home, brought the supers here, and so I'm going to start pulling them. And I'm going to show you the process. So I'm going to do 4 at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and get 4 of them loosened up and ready to go. All right, so this is my hot knife. So you can see. So I can fit 4 frames into my extractor. So cutting the end caps off with the electric hot knife, and then I place them in the extractor. As far as the end caps that are in the aluminum pan, I will save those and actually let them drain because there's a lot of honey still on that. And then I melt the wax and clean it, and eventually I can make some candles with it. So we've got this frame here, 2 more, and we're going to load them into the extractor, and then you'll see them spinning around, and then the honey's going to come out. I'll show you a picture of a capped frame and a uncapped frame. So I have 4 frames in here. I'm spinning it. I'm going to stop it, and I have to turn the frames over because there's a plastic sheet down the middle of each frame, and so you have to extract the honey from each side. Then you're going to see a picture of a capped frame and then one of these frames that has already had the honey pulled out of it. I'll then take the supers and put them back on the hive and let the bees clean them up later on. Then I'll have to pull some of those, and then hopefully I'll be able to get more honey from the same hive later on this year. So here's my early harvest honey, a light, buttery flavor, creamy texture, and that's how you do it.